I have saw on the Instagram and TikTok page that we purchased 20 acres. So I'm going to be filming some content on the progress of the shop, mainly the shop this year. We don't have time to get the house done this year because we have winter coming along. We're located in Illinois, so honestly, my hopes are to get this shop up before we get too far into winter time. At least get it closed in, get a roof on it, get the concrete done, and that way I can work inside. I'll finish the inside as it gets cold out. But anyway, so I got my buddy here doing some dirt work today, getting the pad for the shop level, as well as some grading around the shop, because the whole property is actually on just a little bit of a slope. So we got a little bit of work to do. I will have some drone footage as well, but in the process of me flying the drone, I actually flew it into a tree. So if you do buy a drone, I recommend getting the replacement warranty, which is what I have. I bought mine from Best Buy, and this is actually my second drone. My first drone I bought on Amazon. I would imagine they got some kind of replacement warranty on Amazon as well, but I chose to buy mine through a local place. That way I could walk straight through the door and pick up my new drone. But anyway, so some details about the building. It's going to be a 50 deep by 120 wide. Going to do 3 14 by 14 overhead doors. There will be a few rooms inside the shop, as well as a bathroom and a mechanical room. So we will be heating the shop with a wood boiler and radiant floor heating. We're doing a 6-inch thick pad, as well as prepped for a car lift, because I will be putting a lift back in here for the trucks. I sold my old lift just because it was a low clearance lift, and I'll have 16-foot high ceilings in this shop. So I'm just gonna go with your average lift with the crossbar over the top. So hopefully here in the next month or so we'll be making a lot of progress, and my goal is to have this building damn near done the first of the year. So we'll see how it all goes, but other than that, I'm just gonna show you guys some videos of the dirt work, and maybe at the end of this video we'll be ready to start setting the piers for the building. All right, what's up guys? So day number 2 of moving dirt. Got a lot of dirt to move today. We were kind of talking at the end of the day yesterday, and basically the challenge is, now that the shop is cut in place, the majority of this dirt is coming from a ravine behind the shop. So the The biggest part that's out of the ground is actually where the garage doors are. If I remember right, it's probably 18 inches to 2 feet out of the ground. So we have to take all that dirt from behind the shop and move it around to the front of the shop. And it's just a lot of work to do with a dozer. So the dozer is getting picked up tomorrow morning, and I'm just trying to figure out the best way possible to get this done before the dozer gets picked up, because I really don't want to pay to have the dozer out here again. So I went ahead and called a buddy and got a loader out here. So that was kind of like a last minute decision. Last night it was dark out, I went and picked it up, drove it here. That way it's ready to go for today. We're gonna get as much dirt moved as possible, and even maybe try to get some dirt moved for the house too, because like I said, this property, that's the highest point over there, and it starts sloping all the way down to all the way down there, which that over there doesn't matter. But the more it slopes, the lower it gets, and the house, the foundation of the house, so we're gonna have 9-foot ceilings in the basement. That leaves our foundation probably 3 feet, 2.5 feet or so, down into the ground of actual ground level right now. So we're gonna have that much backfilling to do up to the front and the side of the house. And the back will be a walkout just to make things easy. It'll also save on concrete for the foundation. But anyway, just got here. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Gonna give you guys a general idea of what we got going on here, and then we'll start the machines up, get them warmed up, and get started. It's about 35 degrees out right now. Starting to make me a little bit nervous because we're starting to get some cold nights, and I got to get moving on this building. So the sooner we get the dirt work done, the sooner I can haul in rock from my driveway, and the sooner I can get rock into the building, and then the sooner I can get piers poured for the columns. It's just a process of trying to make sure that everything goes as smooth as possible, that we stay on schedule, and you can't really control Mother Nature. So I'm just trying my best to get this thing done before, at least get concrete done. You know, I'm gonna have a few days in getting the radiant floor heat in, and then, you know, letting the concrete guys know as soon as possible that I'm ready for them. So, all right, here is the pad for the shop, and this is going to be the front corner. So this is the front corner closest to the road, and this is the low spot that I'm talking about. So eventually this is all going to be built up 1.5 to 2 feet, something like that. And then we'll get this wall cleaned up today and pushed out a little bit further. Basically, this wall will be pushed out further. That way I have a nice flat surface for my piers. And then once the building's in place and the concrete's poured, I'll push dirt back up to the building and do my final grade. So obviously this is the back corner. Over there by that dirt pile, that one right there, that's the other side of the shop. And then this is where the ravine's gonna go. And it's hard to tell now, but we've taken a hell of a lot of dirt out of this area. It doesn't look like much, but all this dirt is all over here and that driveway area right there. So the driveway comes in right there. It's built up probably 2 feet all the way until that point right there. And we have to keep on building up. The house is going to be 100 feet from the front garage doors of the shop. It's kind of cool that I just came out here and started laying stuff out and just kind of got a good idea of what I wanted and laid out all this. So another thing that made it easy is I have the Onyx app, which if you hunt or you just like to look at property, you probably know of the Onyx app, but you can draw shapes on there and draw distance lines and all kinds of stuff. So that kind of helped me lay this out as well while we were waiting for the corn to be harvested off of this property. So here's the other corner. You can see right there by that dirt. That's where the other side of the shop is. All right, so I got the laser set up and I went ahead and set it to where the finished concrete pad is gonna be, which will be 1 foot 2 inches above where we're at now. So we're kind of figuring 6 inches of rock, 2 inches of foam for the end floor heat, and then 6 inches of concrete. So I'm gonna grab this stuff, go over there and start hammering these stakes into the ground. I'm probably gonna paint them some kind of color. I got a handful of colors out here. So I just got some 1/2 inch conduit. It's 10-foot sticks. And I'm just gonna hammer them in the ground, paint them blue or something. And that'll give both of us a good idea of where the house grade level needs to be roughly while we're moving dirt around that area, so that we don't have to get out and check grade throughout the day. We're both going to be in machines today moving dirt around. So I'm going to get these hammered in the ground while I'm waiting on him, and should be ready to rock and roll when he gets here. So all right, well, I got it in the ground far enough, so I'm going to figure out exactly where this is at. See how far we're out of the ground? It's pretty crazy. It doesn't look like it from here, but it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that marked and then go ahead and get it painted. Get the other one in the ground and then that part will be done. All right, so this is the front corner of the house. Not too bad. It's about eye level to me. Back corner is a different story though. Let's go check out the back corner. So back corner's all the way up there. So it's about me raising my hand up, probably 7 feet or so. It's a lot of dirt, but this is the back corner of the house, and I think we'll have a bedroom in this back corner, and the garages will be up there. So it may be okay for a little bit of the concrete footing to be showing out of the ground. We don't have to be perfect because will start sloping down, and our septic tank will be, let's see, I did have a flag up. I may have ran over it at some point. I believe the septic tank will be right about here. Man, those pins definitely give you a better idea where the house is. The house is sitting at an angle on the property, so that's why it does look kind of weird. But I got 2 other pins. I'm not worried about those right now. Those green flags are going to be where the laterals go. I'm pretty sure that flag is actually, now that I'm looking at the laterals, right around here. So we have from there to here to kind of slope the ground down to this area. Yep, well, I'm gonna get machine started so we can get going for the day. that's a wrap for day number 2. Definitely taking us a lot longer than we thought, but we're making progress, and that's all that matters. You know, this is kind of an important step of the build. You got to make sure that your drainage is right and the grade is correct and all that good stuff. But basically, that pin right there all the way to the corner of the tree, that's going to be all parking area. So that has to be about the same height that all this is, all the way out there. So we got a little more dirt to dig out of the ground to make up for that. I just got done filling in this corner right here. So this is about how high this corner needs to be to make grade. Well, not quite this high, but the dozer will knock it down. But that's the entry door walking into the shop. So cut in all that today, and then extended the driveway all the way about to right here. So that'll give you an idea how much dirt is built up on the driveway. It is a lot of dirt. I was pretty much moving dirt in the loader all day today to make this driveway path. The bad thing is we're running out of dirt, and the house is right there. So if for some reason we can't come up with the amount of dirt that we need by the time we finish grade around the shop, which that's where the majority of the dirt was coming from, because that's the highest point of the property, then I'm just gonna have to keep my hopes up that we'll be able to get fill dirt throughout the winter time all the way to spring. I guess for now, the important part is just being able to have this finished, have a driveway done before the temperature drops and the soil starts changing temperatures up and down and becomes a mess. So hopefully later this week we'll be hauling in. I'm doing asphalt millings. It'd be the cheapest way to go for right now as a base. No point in buying expensive rock just to make a base. I'll buy nice rock to put on top of it as I go. But that's the update for today. But tomorrow we'll go ahead and shoot grade in the morning and then keep on moving dirt and hopefully have some kind of finalized area by the end of the day tomorrow and be ready for rock. So check in with you tomorrow. All right, day number 3, hopefully the last day of moving dirt. Getting ready to shoot grade and actually meeting the pole barn supplier here as well to go over some details, give him payment on the building, and then start moving more dirt. So I'm not going to really show anything today or right now because I kind of went over it yesterday, but when we get all done today, I'll do some videos and then trying to get my rock figured out for sure, because I just looked at the weather and we have an inch of rain coming this weekend. So if I can get this dirt covered up with some rock, that'd be great. And yeah, we're gonna get to work and I'll give you guys an update when we get all done today. right, well, I don't even know what day it is. I think day number like 5 or 6 actually on the job site. But we kind of had to kick it in gear because we got 3 inches of rain coming, and I haven't really had time to take any more videos or anything, and now it's dark out, so I definitely can't show you anything. But we got all the rock done. I would say we probably hauled 60 dump trucks today, so it's definitely in pretty good shape, ready for some rain. The driveway is probably like 10 inches thick. We just did mainly asphalt millings, so definitely sitting in pretty good shape, ready for some rain now. I'll be able to sleep, definitely be able to sleep tonight. Just picking up my laser and wrapping up a few different things, and we'll be ready to roll. And then tomorrow, when it's light out, I should be able to shoot some drone footage. It's just supposed to sprinkle tonight and then start raining tomorrow. So I'll get out here and get some drone footage of everything, and we'll be ready for the rain.